Okay, common question, especially at the moment. When are the gyms open again? No, not that one. How can I progress when I'm lifting at home with limited equipment? When you're training in the gym, you have the option of continuously adding load, but you don't have that option at home unless you have some kind of sick gym setup. So we're going to give you a rundown of a few different options. So for this talk through, we will pick just one exercise and then talk through ways that you can scale it up. At the moment, Sohi can do 28 bodyweight push-ups, which makes it a good choice for a demonstration. Maybe she doesn't want to go higher than 28 because she fucking hates cardio. Or maybe she just doesn't like counting that high because it gets boring. So option one, obvious option, is adding load. So in this case, we can use a resistance band. Okay, so option two, keep the load the same, in this case body weight, but make the exercise more difficult, like a decline push-up. Or use a narrower grip. Still at body weight, more difficult grip. Option three, depending on the exercise, you might be able to increase the range of motion. So in this instance, she can put her hands on two objects, have a longer range of motion, and increase the difficulty for the same number of reps. Option four, slow down the tempo. So if she can normally do 28 reps at her usual tempo, we can slow this down and do something like a 3-second eccentric. So 1, 2, 3, and back up. Option five, similar to the previous, but instead of slowing down the tempo, we will add a pause. So this can be strategic, so in this instance at the bottom of the lift. Alternatively, you can implement 1.5 reps. So once again, this will increase the time under tension. Option six is increase total training volume. So if she normally does 2 sets or 3 sets of push-ups, just add an additional set on. Option seven is decrease rest periods. So this will make it more difficult because there is less recovery between sets. It also allows you to increase your training density because you'll be able to squeeze in a greater number of sets per unit of training time. So obvious disclaimer, I have no idea what your specific goals are, and I have no idea what equipment you're using at home. So some of these will be more or less appropriate than others. But it gives you some options to play around with and find something that suits your personal preferences.